Hi everyone. So I got a flat tire. It happened as I was driving down the road right after I finished painting the picture that you'll see in this video. I was just cruising and some little piece of like a little metal bracket got stuck in my tire, and I didn't even notice it happened for a long time because I was listening to King Gizzard. I was listening to the Lizard Wizard, and the sound the flat tire was making was kind of like the thuthup, the thuthup, the thuthup, the thuthup, kind of like that. And this is a sound that kind of blended in with their music, if you're familiar with this band. Anyways, I eventually realized, well, I think my tire's flat, so I pulled over to the nearest convenient little parking lot and changed my tire and put my little donut on there. And I think that's what it's called, a spare tire. And then at the end of the video, I'll show you me putting my new tire on, which I bought from the auto body shop. It was $112. Is that a normal price? Tell me, did I get ripped off? I know. In my experience, you can get cheap tires and you can get expensive tires. So I guess you don't have all of the information. I think it's a kind of normal price. And I think I remember getting all four tires replaced in the past for like $400. And this one, I went to get them to put it back on for me because my old one was too far gone, they said. So they had to order a new one, and I was driving around on my spare tire for 2 days, which kind of stressed me out a little bit. But when I went there, the mechanics were gone, and there was just some receptionist lady, because it was like a combination gas station mechanic shop, and so just a lady was running the gas station. So I just paid her and grabbed my new tire out of the mechanic bay and put it on myself in the parking lot of the mechanic shop, which kind of felt weird working on my car in the parking lot of a mechanic's shop, but it worked and everything is good now. Now, I haven't, someone posted on like my YouTube channel or my Instagram channel saying, "Where's Peter?" I think they typed it in Spanish, but I'm here, okay? I haven't been posting a lot of videos, but I have been working on a lot of videos. Besides this one, I'm working on 3 other videos at the moment, okay? Things are in the works. The problem is I'm working on these videos, and a lot of them are videos I'm recording of school projects, which are, they just take longer. Like they're taking days and weeks, right? So I'm just taking my camera with me to school, recording the few little things I'm doing every day. Like one of them is a ceramics thing, something I'm making out of clay. And sometimes I just go work on it for a few hours every day. And sometimes you just have to wait for the clay to dry or get to the right hardness. Or sometimes I let it dry too much and I have to like roll out some new clay, stuff like that. So I just, it's not like my normal content in the sense that I can just pump it out. Like sometimes I would usually just sit down, do a drawing all in one day, edit it the next day, and then it would be ready to upload, more or less, right? It's just getting a little more complicated. And another one is I'm doing an aluminum kind of a mace or a scepter type thing that I'm casting out of aluminum with a ceramic dip technique, which is hard to explain, but I'll try to explain it. I'm going to do like a voiceover for these and try to explain the process and show you the whole process. And it's going to be pretty cool, I think. And yeah, so I've got some stuff coming up for you. Don't worry. This piece right here is another watercolor. I know my last video was a watercolor, but I'm enjoying the color and the water. And this one, when I went into it, I was planning on once again incorporating the colored pencils with it also, but I just at every point when I thought, maybe it's time to use maybe it's time to add the colored pencils, I kept thinking, no, I think I'm going to keep on with the watercolors. And I only even considered using the colored pencils up to about halfway through the piece. And at that halfway mark, I realized, no, I think this is just a watercolor piece. And it doesn't really look like a lot of my typical pieces, which I kind of like it for that. But I don't know. It was very kind of calm and meditative work because I was doing these drawing lines with the paintbrush that were getting very close to other lines, and I just had to be very careful. And I don't know. It was nice to be calm and meditative because I was listening to an audiobook about World War II, which was, you know, obviously kind of stressful, or it could have been. But yeah, I like how it turned out. Just kind of shapes and gradients and just kind of slowly building up the layers of the watercolors. I like how it turned out. So thanks for watching, everyone. Thanks for sticking around. Hope you're doing okay. So here's a watercolor piece, and here's me putting my tire back on my car. I'm not sure if I'm doing everything right as far as changing tires. It seems pretty straightforward, but then I start wondering about if I'm doing it right as far as like maybe you're supposed to, tighten some of the lug nuts at certain times, like while the car is jacked up versus on the ground, so on and so forth. But so far, my tire hasn't fallen off, and I've been driving it for a few days at this point, so it couldn't be that bad, right? Yeah. All right. Bye, everyone. Thanks for watching. All right. Bye.